as well.
Okay, there you go.
Jawhead banned out by Team Falcons. Yep, Matilda and the Phobias as well. Honestly though, I do want to spend a little bit of time in talking about this Phobias. What's up with this Phobias? Why is everyone picking it up again? And why in the meta, sort of like the professional meta, Phobias is working so well?
Yeah, I think the team fight, right? The team fight right now, it's more towards the you dive or you clump up a lot. And Phobias is that hero that can provide an advantage for your team when clumped up during tight choke points or corners. And another logical sense is Phobias, he can zone out 3 members or even 4, right? Buy you a precious time. And with that, we can see why Phobias is definitely back, resurfacing in the EXP.
Yeah, I do have to agree with you just a little bit because, and I do want to play devil's advocate as well. It's very high committal. Yes, he can handle 4 laners in the back line. He's a very good gap closer, but once he uses the Infernal Pursuit, that's just him being in and out. There's the Kalia being opened, as well as the Granger and the Badang, so there's a lot of options over the side of Turkey. But the Fanny is going to be picked up by TNZ, so that's going to be Fanny in the jungle for this time around. So Kalia is open, Owen's going to pick that up for himself, and it's going to be the Suyo for Kyle TZ. Tough matchup for Aurora Turkey because you have so much mobility, so much control with the Kalia Suyo combo.
Definitely. And again, Suyo, why is it still a priority? Fast clearing, you have 2 dashes technically, and the last hit, right, on the neutral objectives really is effective and efficient. So yeah, you're right. It's going to be tough going head to head against Suyo in that jungle position. So Aurora now, how do they respond to this? I think they need a hero without Jawhead and Hilda. Luoyi is open. Do they want to play around the global presence? No, they want to lock in the Harith and the Badang instead.
Yeah, going for a little bit of a counter pick. Pick up the Badang so that Team Falcons can't play the Badang around it. I remember Flat TZ able to pick up a Lucas as well for themselves if they want to, but the Luoyi and the Kalia combo, if you use the Tsunami Slam, jumping into the diversion, taking you all the way back to the base. I've seen this only in all of these combos, but this might be true though. If they play their cards right, if anyone could do it, it's Team Falcons.
Wow, okay. If we get to see that interaction, that's going to be the clip of the day for sure. Zushin and Bruno will be the bans here. And I'm smelling a Moskov ban or a Granger ban as well here for the side of Aurora. They really want to limit the options here for the gold laner Super Marco. But Team Falcons, will they commit to another mage ban here?
I think the Bruno ban was sort of a counter ban against their own Harith. So giving Sigiboom an easier time in the gold lane. But right now, a lot of things are open. I think maybe giving the Granger might not be such a bad idea. But then again, you do have a lot of high mobility heroes. So the Sicilian are going to be banned out right there and then. Might have the option to pick up maybe the Eve. Moskov's already banned out. Third ban over to Aurora Turkey. You got the Granger. You've got the Earthel as well if you want to ban that out. Claude might be really good because you can dash away, high mobility as well.
Yeah, I think committing to that dive composition you already have, right, with the Kalia, or potentially the Suyo, and you have if you have Claude in that mix as well, it is going to be very one-dimensional, but a very aggressive one as well. It's not going to be the Claude though. It is going to be a Lucas, also a hero that likes to dive.
I can't believe I forgot about Lucas. I said his team just now in the first phase, but then again, it's Flat TZ just picking up that Lucas to disrupt and create so much space for their backline, whoever it is. So with that in mind, understanding that you want to pick up the Hylos, Aurora Turkey gonna pick up the Selena for themselves, giving a lot of vision. It's sort of like a soft counter for the Law E with the wards. But now the last pick, EXP lane.
Either EXP or the Roam, right? Badong is still up in the air here. Will they commit this Badong to a Roam position? But against Hylos, I think this Badong should go to Roam. So,
I think so
do they
too.
want to go all in damage, but have a thin composition? A CC?
CC, yeah, I was gonna think that, but it's actually got to.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So they want to stabilize,
team
right?
said.
They need beefy heroes, right? With the Badong, it's not as beefy, but with the Gatol, I think they might survive a bit by some time. Team Falcons quickly to respond. Beatrix.
Oh, reliable Beatrix getting picked up by Super Marco. I do like their composition. Very all-in, very high aggressive. And once Beatrix gets the power spike items in the late game, Fanny is a non-factor. So you hit your Nibiru, the bullets follow you all the way through. I think 3 bullets should do it. Fanny goes down. So I think that is the modus operandum for Team Falcons. At the end of the day, though, Gani, which team are you rooting for?
Man, I really like the composition from both teams, but on paper, I gotta side with Team Falcons, man. As much as I love Rosa, Apex, and them, but let's see though. Aurora, please prove me wrong. What about you?
Man, I actually do like the combo that Team Falcons bring up. But we'll see. It's down to execution, right? And that's what we always say as we jump into the land of dawn. As Aurora Turkey gonna be starting off in the blue side. On the red is Team Falcons PH, the crowd favorites. But will the wild cards and top seed from EU MENA be able to take down the favorites, the global favorites in Falcons Philippines? We'll wait and see as things are starting off from the purple buff for both jungles.
Yeah, taking no time as well. TNZ here. He wants to quickly farm. He knows that he is going to be a bit behind going up against Cecilio, and you can see that Ogwen is just leashing for his jungler as well. And as for the items here, I guess nothing too crazy. You know, you got the Master Assassin on that Beatrix, Inspire as well for that Harith, a logical approach. But that's an Assassin emblem for the Badang.
Assassin emblem for the Badang. That's a little bit more damage. In the meantime, though, you got Kyle TZ with the killing spree again. I think that's a new build for a lot of the jungles. Oh, TNZ going real low. Kyle TZ wants to take advantage of that one. But they'll touch and they go. Able to cable out of the way.
They will. No first bloods just yet here in the first minute. And Rosa on the Selena. All right, it's a juicy beat. Oh, they want to go in.
Already popped the flicker. Ogwen's down low. Able to dash out of the way. TNZ unable to meet Ogwen with the cables. But it's just saving it for the next major fight coming in as the turtle spawned up in 10 seconds.
Yeah, and I do feel like TNZ will not contest this first turtle, right? I expect him to apply pressure towards the bottom side of the map after getting that purple. But yeah, I don't think that's wise here. Let's see though, Team Falcons, they are on the turtle.
Yeah, you got Ogwen already ready. No level 4 just as of yet, but here comes Kawatizi just Beyblading over into the turtle pit, taking down one member as Team Falcons loses their turtle and loses Ogwen in the process.
Wow, I did not expect that, you know. And
it's not over yet though. Kawatizi with a fist track as well. Rosa will pick that one up. It's Few trying to come in. Ogwen getting stunned up by Rosa. Will stop their tracks and stop their engage as Aurora Turkey ramping up the tempo in the early stage of the game. 1200 gold lead right from that first turtle kill.
I did not expect that first neutral objective take ends such so. Aurora, they do not care. They're on a Fanny, you know, against a Suyo. Usually you want to concede that, but they take the risk. They got it, and now they're up 1,000 gold. Doesn't seem much, but hey, it's the first 3 minutes. That's a lot.
Yeah, on the bottom side though, TNZ picks up Super Marco. This is A flyby from Tenzi. You better ban out that Fanny, he says. One of his signature heroes, and he's having a good performance so far, 2-0-1. But it's still 3 minutes on the clock as of now. His Team Falcon struggling to stay afloat in the early game.
Yeah, this is not looking good here for Team Falcons. Then again, this is just the early game. I do want to see how it will translate into the mid game, but that's the diversion on towards the back lines.
Okay, back lines. You got a Tsunami Strike. Won't be able to do anything much, but Apex 47 AOG right on 4 members. But here comes Luna with the fist crack, taking down 2, locking them out, but won't be able to save Apex 47. It's too late. Is Luna trapped in the middle? He will go down, but here comes Tianzi with that flyby trapped underneath, Beyblading through, wall spam, and he will take down another one. The tempo is riding high as Rosa tries to layer one more in. Will be able to dash out to safety as Aurora Turkey takes down 2 in response to their purple buff being engaged on.
Wow, Team Falcons. They say, Aurora, you took a bold move. I want to take myself a bold move as well. That diversion early sets up the tempo, and now a total of 6 kills already occurred here. 4 minutes in, that's a lot. Second news is up though. What will be the play? Aurora has the economy, but remember, Team Falcon has Suyo.
Yep. The ramping up the tempo is Apex 47, tries to find the right target. Black TZ comes a little bit too close, taking a little bit too much damage from Siggy Boom. And Team Falcons, they're backing off, but 5 members are already there. But Tianzi nowhere in sight. They don't know where Tianzi is. He might be able to swing in, fly by from anywhere. This is Glorious halfway, already late through. And here comes the Tsunami Slam into the Meteor. Super Marco will take that one out. What a combo.
What a combo there, and as expected, he will try to invade the purple once again.
Yeah, Flat TZ, Kyle TZ is already there. Just trying to deny Tianzi from any farm, trying to delay his progress as much as they can. Apex 47 flies a little bit too close. AOG just in the nick of time. They touch and they go again as Aurora Turkey still barely holding on to that lead.
Yeah, it seems like Tianzi will not have his purple the second time now. And yeah, it's going to be tough for him to farm, right? To be mobile, to have an assassination attempt. Let's see though. Team Falcons, they are behind slightly economy, but positional-wise, they're A-okay.
Yeah, come to think of it, I think Aurora Turkey, they're taking it a little bit slower. They know that it's the 6-minute mark, and we're already seeping into the 6 minutes. As Aurora Turkey is trying desperately to prevent the engage coming in from Team Falcons. There's a lot of diversion play happening. They're going in. They know Owen's there. Swing onto the... Oh man, once again, the Tsunami Slam into the Bennett's Rage. But won't amount up to anything as Rosa flickers out of the way.
Yeah, perfectly timed flicker there. But you see the potential combo already with Lui Kalea. It's deadly, man. It's deadly. And Aurora, they need to be careful on every push from here and on.
Yeah. Using that wall to fly over, fly on by, trying to check that brushes is Ogwin being such a disruption for Turkey. As the purple buff spawned up, that's where Falcon's heading.
Let's see, will Falcon invade again? It will be the 3rd attempt, but it seems like that they will give the purple to TNZ this time around.
Yeah, because from that bottom side, though, the turtles already spawned up. Team Falcons do have the diversion in play. Where will they go? They don't know. They now know. Their Apex 47 is right there. Tsunami Slam won't amount up to anything. Ogwen gets a little bit too close. That's a third of its health right there. Kyle TZ will pick that one up. Then it's Rage taking a lot of damage as Team Falcons annihilates 3 members of Aurora Turkey. That's the AoE power that Team Falcons is gunning for. Nibiru's Passion trying to hit on 2. That's the diversion. Yin Yang Overturn coming in, trapping both of them, taking all 5 members out. Turkey might have a strong start, but Team Falcons, they're not here. They're not easy. And Aurora must learn the hard way.
Oh my goodness, what a sequence for the Filipino team. And you can see directly the economy that they have now, 3,500 gold. BOD Malefic gun for Mr. Super Marco. He is very much comfortable to just be around the team and provide damage, and also be a menace. So lethal, this guy. And there's a dominance ice already for that Hylos.
Ooh! TNZ assassinating Super Marco on that top side, on that blind spot there. Few tries to predict where TNZ is going, but a little bit too late for now, as Aurora Turkey desperately trying to keep themselves afloat. It's 3K gold lead over the Team Falcons on the mid side, though. Few takes down Rosa. No more Selena for now, as Team Falcons, they're all over the map, and Turkey has to respond.
They have to, right? And I think after what, minute 9 here, we're already in the mid game. They need to have their own tempo. You know, TNZ, props to him. He got that cheeky solo kill, right? And that's a shutdown as well. So that's a bounty kill. And Super Marco, that's like saying hi to Super Marco. Super Marco, you can't be alone, man. And Aurora Turkey finding the wins that they need. The Team Falcons, they need to stabilize again. Sure, they have a 3,000 goal, but one big team fight. Aurora can definitely turn things around.
We're playing it slow, and they got to. And Super Marco making a little bit of mistakes. Going to slam into the Bennis Rage once again. Rosa nowhere to be seen. And Super Marco will pick that one up, opening the floodgates for the Lord to be taken. But TNZ might not be able to get there in time, as Aurora Turkey will let this one go.
What an opening, what a read by Kalea. Rosa, yeah, he just got eliminated right there. TNZ, very little energy.
Yeah, able to use the final cable to get out of harm's way, but look who is on that top side. It's Kyle Teasy, unable to hit that mark. TNZ, oh man, I don't know who he's praying to, but he's living on a threat, bro.
It's very tough, it's tough, and as predicted as well, all right? Going up against Suyo and Hylos, it's going to be tough for this Fanny to find an angle, especially we are not in the early game anymore. Now, with the Lord marching the bottom side, I believe Aurora will concede their second tier turret. They will just leave to the base turrets now. Top lane though, it's actually defended well for now.
Yeah, Kyle TZ will take control of that top side, try to get a slow push going in. Lord marching down the bottom side as Team Falcons trying their desperate best to try to make sure that the waves are pushing in without TNZ disrupting the push coming in. And TNZ having a heck of a performance. I know in the early game, he has been taking down one after another, but this time around, you get a diversion play. You're trying to get a read onto this Fanny though, but won't amount up to anything.
It's just information, right? Looking for information. Oh, good, jumps in.
Oh, Bennis Rage again onto the slam. And Super Marco will pick another one up. That combo has been used so well. As the Kalea Beatrix combo is coming to fruition. They need to find a way though to try to control Kenzie. He's all alone. He does have the energy to cable out of the way. But will not be enough as Kenzie tries to get a U-turn right there underneath the turret. He will go down eventually. As Super Marco picks up a killing spree. 60 seconds till the next major objective spawns up.
Man, the zoning. If you take a look at the positioning from Team Falcons, diversion committed, 3 men sent. Good spot there by the side of Aurora. That could have been nasty.
Oh man, this is already nasty. Like right after that kill on the bottom side, they're already at the purple buff. And taking that one down, just leaving no resources for that. Again with the slam rage. Down there with the Kalea and the Beatrix. Man, Team Falcons are having a heck of a game.
They are. And they want to provide more pressure.
Oh! They found it. Ogwen stops Kenzie in its tracks. Makes that slam in that area. And Super Marco already having a lot of damage into his belt.
Things are not looking good here for the Turkish rep. Team Falcons 8,000 goal lead here. Minute 13, ladies and gentlemen. They start top lane destroyed, and they want to pick up one more.
A rage slam once again. Boom trying his best with the Zaman Force, trying to deal a lot of damage to Super Marco. Still kept strong and healthy. He's got so much heals. He's got so much life steals. As Team Falcons also takes down that Lord. Kyle TZ, after all of this, wasn't even with the team. It's just a 4-on-5 and they keep winning.
It's
still
so
play?
one-sided. Glorious pathway.
Oh, slam into that shot as well. All of them just walked into the rage as TNZ tries his best. The arrow follows him, takes down 2. Team Falcons are on the roll. They're taking down a T3 down the bottom side. AOG trying to disrupt them and making their advance a little bit slower, but it's no use as you got the slow push down the mid side as well. Takes down yet another one. It's Rosa and Lunar against the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Falcons, they want to crack the base.
Super Marco, just one more hit. You've got the minions marching in. Slowly but surely, they will take it in dominant fashion. They had so much fun. Take a look at Ogwin and Super Marco. They know that this combo they've been training for works so beautifully.